Hey guys, what is up? Bailey here. Um, I'm just doing a quick concert review, and I have to do a really quick one because the webcam on my camera is being a giant enormous piece of shit right now, and it's not letting me upload videos. So I have to record this on my phone, and I just found out I cannot record videos on my phone anywhere longer than 9.5 minutes. So I guess for now, I'm just gonna have to do this. But anyway, I'm just doing a really quick concert review of last night. I went to a concert last night. Mike couldn't go because he went out of town for a funeral. So yeah. So I saw 10 bands last night. And the last 4 bands are currently on tour together. It was Arkaik, Wrvth, Inanimate Existence, and Lord of War. And the other 6 bands were just there to perform. There were supposed to be 11 bands, but I guess the band that was supposed to go on first couldn't make it or something. And the first band that performed was called The Exiled Martyr. They were pretty alright. They were decent. I thought their vocalist was pretty okay. So yeah, they were pretty decent. Up next is a local band that Mike and me have seen before, called Vermin. Um, uh, Last night they didn't do it for me. I thought they did better the first time. It's just both of their guitars were so loud that they completely overpowered the vocals like times 10. Like literally, I was at the front of the stage and I couldn't even hear the vocalist. I could not hear him at all, and I was at the front of the stage. So their guitars were way too fucking loud last night. So the first time they performed was better. So yeah, I don't know what I really have nothing to say about them from last night. Some of it was alright, I guess, but for the most part, it was just no. Up next was a band called I think Observance or something. I think they might be a local band. I don't know. They were pretty okay. They were decent. All right. I kind of liked their vocalist, and yeah, their instruments were pretty okay too, and I thought they were pretty decent. Up next was a band I think called a Hound of Intalos or Hound of Intalos, I think something like that. And the vocalist before they performed, he had the doll from the Saw movie series, and he put in from the drum set. Yeah, you know that doll from the Saw series? He put in from the drum set before they performed, so it was there the whole time, and I guess that was kind of funny. Anyway, they were pretty okay. By the way, I think it seemed like a lot of these bands at the show were like, I think deathcore bands. But yeah, these guys were pretty okay. Their vocalists and bassists were skinny as fuck. But yeah, they were pretty decent. They did alright. Up next was a band called A Lapse of Ethios. Yeah, A Lapse of Ethios. They had 2 vocalists, and when I saw they had 2 vocalists, at first I didn't know if I was going to enjoy them too much. Because sometimes when I think a band has 2 vocalists, it doesn't work a lot of times. And I feel like bands overdo it. But I thought these guys actually did pretty decent. Yeah, I thought they were pretty good, actually. I think up to that point, at least, they were the best band. And again, I don't know if these guys were a local band or not, but yeah, but I thought they still did pretty decent. I thought the 2 vocalists actually really added to it. And yeah, I thought they were pretty decent. Then up next was a band I've talked about before on this channel called Singularity. They are a local band from Mike and me's home state. And yeah, they are now the first metal band I've seen 3 times. This is my third time seeing them, and just like the first 2 times, they were really good. The crowd went crazy for them. I even went to the mosh pit during their set, and that's the first time in 6 months I've ever been to a pit. Like Mike and me, when we go to shows, we don't actually really go into pits. We just want to stand there and watch. We have been in a pit before, but only at one other show. But yeah, this is the first time in 6 months I've been in a pit. And even though I was only in there for like maybe 8 seconds, I had fun. And this Singularity, they did good. When they played the Ascension, oh, that was cool. I love that song. So yeah, they were good. Now up next was the 4 main bands. Now the 7th band, the 6th band to perform, or 7th, whatever, was a band called Wrvth. I think they're called Wrvth. It's just their name is spelled Wrvth. And I actually got their newest album that came out this year on vinyl. It's self-titled. Let's see, it's the back. And as you can see, I got signed by not all the members. The only member who didn't get to sign it was one of their guitarists because he had already left. But yeah, I got signed by their vocalist, their drummer, their bassist, and their other guitarist. And they were all cool dudes. I met most of them. And I actually thought they were the best band of the whole show. I seriously did. And they just build such a great atmosphere. Like, the atmosphere these guys build is really, like, it's kind of even pretty sometimes. And they just have a lot of emotion, especially how they perform on stage. Like, these guys have a lot of charisma on stage, especially their vocalist, TJ. Him performing on stage, he was going like crazy. And he was just, he had a lot of emotion on stage. He has very good stage charisma. And if you have not seen these guys live, see them. They were amazing. And there was these two guys next to me going crazy for them. I was going crazy for them too. I was even and at the points where they weren't going like slow and soft, I was headbanging my head off, and these guys were great. And again, check out this album. It came out this year. They're self-titled. Again, the band is called Wrvth, Wrvth, and this will be my top 40 metal albums of the year. Well, or however many I do. So yeah, up next was Lord of War, who I think are classified as like atmospheric death metal / deathcore. Yeah, I think there's actually atmospheric death metal or something. And these guys were good. They were really good. These guys were huge. These guys were big fuckers, especially their vocalist, who was like 6 foot, who looked like he's like 6'8", 6'9", over 250 pounds. He was huge. And again, they put on a really damn good performance. I was headbanging like crazy, and the crowd really enjoyed them too. And yeah, I thought they were good. Then up next was Inanimate Existence. They are of course a tech death band. So yeah, I thought they were also really damn good too. Like and actually when they were performing, I could actually hear them really well. Especially the last 4 bands, when they were performing, you can hear their instruments pretty good. And their guitar solos and everything, their drumming and their vocalist, who was also, I believe, in a band called the Kennedy Vale. They were all damn good, and I thought they put on a hell of a show. Then the 10th and final band was Arkaik. And by the way, for like the last 4 bands, there was not too many people left. Like, especially for like the last couple, there was only like 23, 25 people left. I think it was only because this show started about 5:20, and it didn't end until a little bit before 1 in the morning. So this is a really long fucking show, but still, it was fun. And Arkaik put on a hell of a show. They were damn good. They had good energy on stage. Their guitar riffs were crushing on stage. Their bass, their drumming, their vocalist was killer. They were really damn good, and I thought they put on a hell of a show. Alright guys, sorry I had to kind of rush through this video, but yeah. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Tell me what you think about this concert review in the comments below. Keep it metal, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.